Psalms
for the nation.
Psalm 10. Why do you stand afar off, O Lord? Why do you hide in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride persecutes the poor. Let them be caught in the plots which they have devised. For the wicked boasts of his heart's desire. He blesses the greedy and renounces the Lord. The wicked in his proud countenance does not seek God. God is in none of his thoughts. His ways are always prospering. Your judgments are far above, out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he sneers at them. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved. I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and oppression. Under his tongue is trouble and iniquity. He sits in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places he murders the innocent. His eyes are secretly fixed on the helpless. He lies in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lies in wait to catch the poor. He catches the poor when he draws him into his net. So he crouches, he lies low, that the helpless may fall by his strength. He has said in his heart, God has forgotten. He hides his face. He will never see. Arise, O Lord. O God, lift up your hand. Do not forget the humble. Why do the wicked renounce God? He has said in his heart, you will not require an account. But you have seen, for you observe trouble and grief, to repay it by your hand. The helpless commits himself to you. You are the helper of the fatherless. Break the arm of the wicked and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness until you find none. The Lord is king forever and ever. The nations have perished out of his land. Lord, you have heard the desire of the humble. You will prepare their heart. You will cause your ear to hear, to do justice to the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may oppress no more.
Our first song is Psalm 10 by Poor Bishop Hooper.
Why, O Lord, do you stand far off? Why, O Lord, do you hide? Why, O Lord, in the trouble? times. Why, oh Lord, do you hide?
Here's Psalm 10 by My Soul Among Lions.
Rise up, O Lord. Hear how he boasts of his heart's desire. See how he taunts, no, he's not going to seek you. All of his thoughts are there is no God. Why do you let him live before your eyes? Rise up, O Lord God, lift up your hand. Why do you let these wicked men stand? When will you break them, take them in hand? You've always been a helper of the orphan. Rise up, O Lord. Filled with oppressive words. Why do you let him prosper by deceiving? He sits secure, living undisturbed. Your judgments never even cross his mind. Lying in wait for the helpless child, lurking in shadow, trying hard to cheat them. Stalks his prey like a hungry lion. Why do you let him live before your eyes? Rise up, O Lord God, lift up your hand. Why do you let these wicked men stand? When will you break them, take them in hand? You've always been a rise up, O Lord. Rise up, O Lord. Rise up, O Lord. Rise up, O Lord. The Lord is King. Let all the people tremble. Every evil thing will perish from the land, for God will vindicate the cause of the afflicted and uphold them with his hand. The Lord is King, and he will live forever. Every wicked scheme of man's will fall apart, for God will bring it down and give to all the humble the desires of their heart. The Lord is King, let all the people tremble. Every evil thing will perish from the land, for God will vindicate the cause of the afflicted and uphold them with his hand. The Lord is King, and he will live forever. Every wicked scheme of man's will fall apart, for God will bring it down and give to all the humble the desires of their heart. Rise up, O Lord. Rise up, O Lord. Rise up, O Lord.
song is Psalm 10, John Dagut.
Why do you stand so far away, Yahweh? Why do you hide yourself in troubled times? For the wicked in their pride oppress and rob the poor. Let them be caught in the schemes they have devised. For the wicked boasts about his heart's desire. They celebrate greed and reject the Lord. For the wicked in their pride refuse to seek Him. All of their thoughts are, there is no God. And His ways seem to prosper all the time. Your judgments are too high, they're out of His sight. As for His enemies, He laughs at them. He says to Himself, I will always be rich. And His mouth is full of lies. He makes promises, but under His tongue He hides His intentions, and He lurks in the shadows watching for a means of gain where no one can see. He kills the innocent, and like a lion lurking in His lair, He pounces on the helpless as they fall into His trap. And His claws
Today's memory verse is Psalm 10:15.
Break the arm of the wicked and evildoer. Call his wickedness to account till you find none. Repeat after me. Break the arm of the wicked
Break the arm of the wicked
and evildoer.
and evildoer.
Call his wickedness
Call his wickedness
to account
to account
till you find none.
to find none.
Psalm 10:15.
Psalm 10:15.
It's time for Catechism Caffeine.
Catechism Caffeine. Question 10. Where is God? God is everywhere.
Now it's time for Words and Wisdom from Old Dead Guys. Today's word and wisdom comes from R.J. Rushdoony. Law is therefore the condition of man's life, because God is the creator of life and the sole ground of its continuation. God's law is the essence of life and the terms of life. Those who tamper with God's law, or who espouse any departure from it, instead of seeking freedom to live as they claim, are in actuality seeking death. For a fish, escape from water is an escape from life. It is a will to death. Jesus Christ, speaking as wisdom ages ago, declared, "But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death." Proverbs 8:36. The hatred of God's law is the hatred of life. It is the love of death. You've been listening to Psalms for the Nations, reminding you that all the ends of the earth will remember and turn to the Lord, and all the families of the nations will bow down before him. For dominion belongs to the Lord, and he rules over the nations.